Flash it on.
Podcast this week is Baby C-Mac.
What's up? What's good? Welcome to the Locked In Podcast. I got a special guest. Flew down to NY. I'm sitting down with my man today, Cozyraf in the building, bro. How you feeling?
Thank you for having me, bro.
Bro, appreciate you. Honestly.
Thank you for having me, my guy. Cozyraf. Malachi is like my real name, but yeah, Cozy.
Do you go by like your regular homies? They call you Malachi or they call you?
It's
Cozy?
weird now because I'm hearing it a lot more than I used to, but a lot of people call me Raf, just Raf. I guess it's like the easiest way to like remember.
Easiest, jiggiest.
Yeah.
Raf.
Raf's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Raf is fire. Nobody's ever adopted like that name like that.
Right, yeah, but yeah, anything you're comfortable with, 100%.
Now somebody hit me like since I reposted a little like photo we did yesterday. They're like, "Oh, you got to shoot with Malachi." I'm like, "Bro, who Malachi?" I didn't even know for real. I'm like, "Oh shit, you talking about bro?" I had to relook. Like I tweaked out.
Yeah, no, it's the government. No, wait, I wonder who said that because, like, literally, I'm just starting to hear it like more and more now. So, yeah, I rarely hear it.
Yeah.
Like it used to be like when I heard it, I thought something like was going wrong because like when you hear government,
The
it's
feds coming?
like, yeah, it's like
No, the feds listening.
who's
What?
saying my shit, but
Fire.
yeah,
You feeling good today?
feeling real good, man.
So
I'm excited about what the future has to bring. So yeah, very, very good, 100%.
I guess we'll start off with just like how we linked and basically I linked with bro yesterday. We came out, me and Trish, just to go shoot stuff for the store. And honestly, before we even started the shoot and all that, we were kind of like trying to pre-plan and shit. And she had you were one of the Instagram profiles that she sent into like the store group chat.
Mhm.
She was like, bro, I would love to shoot with them, da da da. And then we're just like, fuck it, bro. We try to make it happen.
Yeah,
But
it makes 100% sense. You guys are good people, good products. Like I like when I'm working with people that I am interested in also. You don't really get that a lot. Um so yeah, working with you guys was fun as hell, man. Super, super fun, super dope people.
no, it was fire. I like when we initially like pulled up, you was like, "What's up, bro? Like, what you doing with all this money right now? Like, you just got this backpack full of money in the city. Like, what you on right
Pulled
now?"
up with Mad Marnie. And that's one of my favorite brands too, so it's like I'm like, yeah, he official, you know, like he knows what he's doing. Like I thought it was just like a regular photo shoot. Like I'm pulling up with the clothes I have. Y'all gonna shoot me, but y'all came with stuff that y'all wanted me to like put on. So I like that a lot. That's
No, thank you,
respect.
honestly. But I want to say first off, congratulations, bro, on everything that you've accomplished. Just as a young black male, as just a young nigga out here getting it, especially on this modeling shit. There's no rules to this. There's no
Nah,
game book. Like, there's nothing. You just got to
very
see
tough, man.
who's done it before and go
Nah,
from there.
thank you, yeah. I take notes from a lot of people. I try to see a lot of people's like where they went right, where they went wrong. Like, I'm just a student of the game, so um yeah, like this shit is not easy at all, but anything good is not easy to obtain. So
It's a fact.
yeah, yeah, I'm obsessed with it, and at this point it's my life. So yeah, thank you though.
Yeah,
I
of course.
appreciate that, man.
And it's a wild story to see that like you started back in 2019 because before
Yeah.
then you were fresh out of college, dropped out. I think you were going for like was it
Nah,
pharmacy?
actually, so I
Oh, you finished it.
graduated. Yeah, I graduated last year. Graduated, no, 2 years at this point. Um, yeah, I graduated 2 years ago in media and communications and marketing. But like my junior year, I was like, I don't want to do this shit. Like I didn't want to do it, bro. Like an office job and like, cause that's what they were programmed to like tell you. Like you gotta go to college, get a job, and I was like, I want to do stuff my own way, have fun with it. Like I want to be in a career where it's like I'm also enjoying what I'm doing.
Right.
Like a lot of niggas just go get a check, come back to the crib. Like I didn't want to be like that. I want to be invested in what I'm doing. I'm not just doing it because of a bag. So
Did it always feel possible you growing up in New York and you seeing like these dudes like bloody and like this is like your background and like seeing these dudes like come up, did it always feel possible like yo like I can jump into that bag or like you already
nah,
had some homies
man.
doing it?
Realistically, it was really so I always been like this, like clothing has always been me. I just been like very, very anti-shy, which is not like that shit gets you nowhere. But I didn't know that at the time when I was coming up. So I was just putting on clothes, thinking it was cool. Of course, um, like this has always been me. Feel me? Like it's just like now I'm like showing myself more. I'm getting more comfortable with myself. I'm just overall just like letting myself out to the world. I had my first picture was in 2019, like posted. So like
Completely different swag, like from then to
yeah,
now. Obviously, like
yeah, 100%, bro. The way I think, like everything switched because it's like I can make a career from being myself. That's like one of the coolest ideas. Like that shit is like awesome. Like all I gotta like, be as myself, and I could create so many lanes for myself. So
ride
I don't
your
know
own
that
wave.
shit. Yeah, like when I found that out, I was like, man, like I'm finish up school because I already wasted mad bread doing this, and now I'm invested to what I really want to do.
Facts. So I kind of wanted to get into because what I think is really interesting about your style,
Hmm.
I feel like the way you mix the luxury in with I don't necessarily want to call them local brands, but like up and coming brands.
No,
Like you
100%.
tend to do that like very
Yeah,
often.
yeah. That's
And
like yeah, that stuff is fun for me, bro. Cause it's like I do random stuff. I was just talking to a good friend about this. Like, there's a picture of me with like a big, a super big Holy Bible bag. That's my man's brand though. But like, it was just mad random. It was fun. I like having fun with what I'm doing. Like, when you're too serious, it's like of course, I'm very competitive, but I feel as if like if you have fun with the fashion, then it comes off a little better than trying to be so like I'm the best at this. Like, trying to enforce that just if you have fun and let things happen and like be yourself, I think that is a better way of going about this.
right, because you're really creating your own lane at that point. You
Yeah.
know, you're
So
doing
yeah,
shit that you fuck with, that
exactly,
your homie. It's
exactly,
real life.
exactly,
Like
exactly, exactly.
he dropped this shit. Damn, it's fire. Let me
Yeah, and
bet.
like your homies, you want to see like you want to put your man stuff with other stuff that's gonna look good. Like everyone, like I don't know. I personally would love to know Demna, but I don't know him. So me mixing his clothes with someone that I know my man's gonna appreciate that because that's the image that he wants to paint. Like that's how he wants his clothes to be displayed. Like I don't know these. I don't know Rick. I don't know. We don't know Izzy Miyake, like, but like the homies, I know them. So like me putting on their clothes is helping them. Like it's doing wonders that, it's letting other people see their product. And so that's why I'd really do it. Like I like to shed light on, stuff that deserves it. And, like why
Right.
not help? Cause,
It makes sense, and I feel like I mean, I feel like that's what makes like some of your swag, you know? Because now we're
yeah,
seeing like just like the glasses, you know what I'm saying? People are seeing the boots, people are seeing the glasses,
right,
but then shortly after that, they run across you
right.
because like you're buzzing, but the brand's buzzing as well. So it's like once you collab those two,
Yeah.
that's like makes sense. It's only
Yeah.
gonna go up.
Nah, the Hugh Bain, uh yeah, great friend. He was like, I like him as a person, and then I like his product. So it's like I want to see him do well because he's a good dude, but also his shit is dope. So it's like that's someone I'll forever gonna work with due to just how genuine the situation is. So
Right.
um yeah,
Actually,
shout
I
out to
do want to
bro.
get into that. Like, I feel like there's a whole new like resurgence of like this New York scene. Like
I love it,
before, you see, it's
love
like a
it, bro.
brand new. Like it's like
Yeah, I love it.
starting off. You been slacking.
Yeah, it's the
Tristan's out
homie.
here like documenting
Yeah,
all of it,
yeah,
putting it
yeah.
all together. Like I think it's beautiful, and I kind of want to talk about that because like there's always like just recycles of stuff, and I feel like y'all
I
niggas are the
love it,
ones
man.
next. Like y'all finna get like be the next one with the LV statue
Right.
out in Shanghai
100%.
somewhere.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, bro, it's like
Like, is
it,
that a
it
curated
happens.
thing or is that like
It's
something
like
that
it's like
naturally?
it's like think about you watch, of course you watch basketball, right? Like,
Eh, I
no?
be in and out. I ain't gonna lie. The homie be having putting me on and shit.
A little, all right, so a little analogy is like people always come into the league, like there's always somebody new. Like it's always a new crazy face. Like that's coming in, bringing something new to the table. And I think that's just what we are right now. Like we're a new class.
Oh, rookie class type shit.
I won't call us rookies, but we're just a full new class. Like new energy, like it's just our. I won't say it's our turn because it's still the OG's turn, but it's just like it's
It's just some new shit,
yeah,
new
it's some
wave
new
popping.
shit. Yeah, like it's a breath of fresh people. Like um
I love it, bro.
yeah,
I love to
it's
see it.
it's one of my favorite like things to be a part of, because it's new. You only get to be new one time.
It's a fact.
Like you only get to be new once. So like when you have it, you have to grasp it, have fun with it. You gotta take advantage of it. You gotta be places, be seen places. Like so yeah, it's very exciting to be a part of that as a whole.
So does that make you like you being part of that scene? Does that make you like second guess different like opportunities and shit? Like, do you have to like look at like the next move you're doing? You want to make your next move like your best move because you know
Yeah.
everybody's watching, right?
Nah,
Or do you still feel like you're moving free? I'm doing what I want, kind of thing.
it's kind of a blend of both, cause like like I said, it's like I try to take my time with everything. Like I'd rather put out an amazing product than an average product because I feel like I need to catch up, or I feel like this person's doing this, so I need to do this. Like I'd rather just take my time with everything. So yeah, nah, that stuff doesn't like
Doesn't
really get
dictate
to
what
me.
you
Yeah,
want.
because I'd rather put out an amazing product that takes weeks to make than trying to compete or, catch up to someone else who's doing well, or, because once you do that, you lost it.
Right.
Because again, like me being very competitive, I want to be the best version of myself. Like I'm not trying to be the best dressed person on Instagram. Like that shit is cool, but like there's never gonna be like a default best dress. Like it's always gonna be like, nah, this person, like
Right.
you can think somebody hard, I'm gonna think they probably trash. You know what I mean? It's like it's all perspective. So
Especially with fashion. I mean, it's like it's
yeah,
so international. Everybody has different
right,
swags. We're sitting here today with completely two different swags, but we
right,
both got black wash jeans. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like
Still got that shit on though,
it's
both of us.
regular.
But
Um,
yeah, that's my perspective on it, 100%.
you just spoke kind of recently about like just like taking your time and dropping a product.
Mm,
Is that something you've been thinking about? Like I know you're very into denim
yeah,
and that like
nah,
that
100%. Yeah, nah. My end goal is to have my own brand. That's like, well, one of my end goals is to have my own brand. Um,
it would be a denim brand.
I would say just like denim being like the start, because you need to start with something. There's always like a start, like that latches people to your brand. So I would want it to be denim, preferably because that's what I'm in love with. But I would rather make like good pieces, like cut off tees. I want to get into that. Hoodies, cut and sew shit,
Is that stuff
flannel.
you're practicing before like you even maybe you're not necessarily
I'm trying to
dropping
get better at drawing, man, like sketching and stuff, because I'm like terrible at it. I can't draw to save my life, but I have good friends that have brands, so I'm always like picking their brain, and like again, I'm a student, so I'm always asking questions, like um,
facts.
trying to figure out different things. So I don't know,
You're just
man.
learning right now. You
Yeah,
figuring it out. Like
you'll see some hard shit from me one day. I promise, like 100% promise. Like
I mean, I feel like the people are eating up the content that you're putting out now.
yeah,
Like just even you just putting different fits on, you know?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
So whenever you like when you do come out with a product, it's only going to be like
yeah.
a prolonged waited thing.
That's
When you
really
wait.
just building my name, like me, because again, this is just me being myself. I think that's the best way of coming up, is being genuine. Like I'm not trying to, like, all this shit that you see me doing is because like I like it. I'm not trying to appeal to anyone. I just like, everything that I do. So that makes me, I don't know, it's an organic way of coming up more than just trying to like be on this wave because everyone else is on this wave. Like if you just do shit on your time, and I think that's a much more beneficial way of coming up 100%.
So obviously you dress very different, like from a lot of people.
Yes.
How would you describe your style, like your recent swag that you've been on? Like,
Bro,
if you had
mad
to
random.
put it like in some words, like how would you describe your new shit?
Um Random, very random, fun, different, um, thinking out the box, that as a term, and just unique. Like, bro, like
'Cause I feel like you
these,
at least throw like you'll throw a whole fit statement pieces. Like every
yeah.
piece is like a real piece.
But it would be like it would make sense. It wouldn't look like I'm just coming out the mall, you know. Like a lot of people, like I won't say a lot of people,
Right.
but you know, sometimes if you put too much designer on, it can just look like you don't know what you're doing. You just want to look expensive. You know, you don't have an actual style. You just look like a bunch of brands. Like so,
Facts.
excuse me. I try not to get lost into that. I just try to like mesh it or correlate well. Um, but yeah, all those words are definitely good words to describe my style.
Fire.
Mm.
Actually, let's do a fit check. What you got on today right now? We'll go to the
FITCHECK.
top. Yeah.
The little Hugh Baines.
Hard.
Yeah,
These ones are out.
they're not. These
Can't
are
even cop those.
yeah, I got these at the pop up. He's a great dude. He has crazy future ahead for himself also. Um, Stone Cold Steve Austin tee.
Good vintage.
I
You cut it yourself?
I did, and he's like three of them. I used to watch a lot of wrestling, like as a little ass kid, so I had to get a Stone Cold tee.
Facts.
Raver pants, Balenciaga. I think these are the best pants of the year.
Too hard.
These and the blue ones are like amazing, and there's an all black pair, and then Marnie slides. If you can see these,
You've been
some
thugging in them bitches for like 2 days in a row too. Like I fuck with it.
nah,
Like
yeah, it's because I had to redo a fit, so like I had to wear the same shoes twice, but it'd be like
hey,
that
let's talk
sometimes.
about that because I love how like much of a perfectionist you are. Like so, I'll just give a little black story. Yesterday we met up with bro, and we were in Chinatown and we shot some new spring summer 22 Marty pieces that came in, and the shots were fire. Like mixed it up, did a little different swags and shit. And then bro hits me later. He's like, let's run that back. I'm like, for sure, let's run it. And like instantly I'm already knowing like he just wants to come crazier. Like he just wants to do it different, like in different locations. And
Yeah,
I'd be with that because I'd be feeling like the more photos, the more like times we do it, like not overthinking the photos and just kind of just like Trish just goes and does her thing and
right.
come out with some heat. But yeah, when you hit me yesterday and you're like, yeah, let's run it back. Like I did think to myself, I'm like, okay, like I'm fucking with bro. Like he's just really trying to get it in.
Yeah.
So could you speak on like just being a perfectionist and really toning in on your craft?
Hey man, that's like bro, you have to really get shit right or it's gonna look trash.
That's
Honestly. And it's like you don't want to put out because you can't once it's out, bro, you gotta accept what you put out. Like you have to, be satisfied with what you displayed to the world, like so I don't know, it's like if shit not right with me, I don't mind not using it or redoing it. It's like um I don't know. It's better to treat things that way rather than just rush content or just get stuff out. Like if you don't feel like it's right, do that shit over. If it's not right again, do it over again. Like up until you get it right. Like until you're comfortable with the results and like confident that you put out a good product. So I don't know. That's always been me, bro. Like
I feel it.
literally have always been like that. It goes back to me being competitive, but really it's really with myself. Like expecting the best for myself. Um, just all around, just trying to be the best me, if for lack of a better term. So yeah,
100%. I've been like recently I just been really focused on just consistency because
yeah,
I think
that's huge.
that
That's huge.
before even like let's say getting the perfect like shot or the getting the perfect like song, whatever creative outlet you're doing, like
Right,
I feel like it's that consistency that's going to get you like to the next level because
100%.
it's just going to keep building. And if nobody even knows, let's say whoever is like watching like who you are now,
Yeah,
it doesn't even matter then. Like just keep going, just keep putting it out because
yeah.
there's nothing
You
to like.
never know who's watching. You really never know who's
That's a
watching.
fact too.
And the more consistent that you are, the more like people you reach, and you never know who you're reaching. like you literally never know, bro. It's kind of crazy. Like if you go on your little insights, it's gonna just show you a number. They don't show you faces or so that number, say if it's like 500,000, if it's 75,000, if it's 1,000,000, those people you have no idea who's looking at you, but you know, um, back to consistency, like that's huge. That's why I am here, why I am today, like posting, like doing fit pics, and like those are shit. That stuff you have to do, or
Right.
there's gonna be somebody else that's more consistent than you, and they're gonna surpass you, and you're gonna be looking sad as hell because you want it to be too cool and
Take too much
yeah,
time
take
on
too much
something
time.
because I feel
Like
like we both know like dope people that like they do sit there and they take their time on things, but like maybe they just don't put it out and then they like miss their little like moment. You always have
yeah,
another moment to go, but
yeah,
like
yeah,
sometimes like some of the homies we just be getting really caught up and like,
yeah,
yo, I want that bitch to be Rick. Like niggas
yeah,
be
yeah.
OD with that shit. I'm like, bro, chill, bro. You gonna make a little bag. You gonna keep going. Just keep pumping. Like nigga, your
Right.
shit gonna pop, bro. Just keep going. Don't put out no bullshit for sure. But
Yeah.
that's not even you. You're not even 9 times out of 10 niggas don't even be like that lame to be putting out bullshit in the
Yeah.
first place.
Nah, 100%.
Um, actually, I kind of want to go back to like what you're saying about people like looking, because at this point, like I feel like, bro, all these big brands have to be looking at like what you got going. They're
Man.
putting you on these mood boards,
Yeah.
and like they're they're trying to get to the swag. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get
Yeah.
to the likeness.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
how does that feel for you now? Like that's a sense of like success in a way.
it is a
Swag.
sense of success, 100%, and I'm very grateful because this time last year I was not doing what I'm doing right now. I wasn't like at all. Like I wasn't, you know, in the space I am right now at all. Like it was completely different. So I'm very grateful. It's just I'm not doing exactly what I aspire to do as of yet. Like I'm getting there. Like I'm right there, but
What is that? What does
there's
that
still
exactly look like for you?
I mean, I'm very, very busy with the career that I'm chasing now, but like I want it to be like times 10. Like so everything I'm doing now I want it to just be elevated. Like, yeah, I'm modeling and stuff, I'm getting booked and of course, but I want to be on a like Alton Mason schedule type where it's like you see that man, he's working 90% of the time.
It's a
Like
fact.
it's really no off days with that guy. If you really know, like that man, he would be working a Gucci campaign and then he would be shooting a movie and then he would be flying to, like he's on that schedule. Like that's the type of lifestyle that I, want for myself. And also styling is another thing that like I want to really, I got a little couple styling jobs, but I want it to be like, you know,
Real thing
yeah,
though.
like where I'm styling, helping, assisting campaigns, if I'm leader, stylist of the campaign, or if I'm on a music video, styling the artist, or if I'm, doing athletes, or like just, I want to just have my hands in multiple situations where, I'm,
True
either in
renaissance,
the
man.
background or in front, like,
Like that's how I feel like the new creative director for Off-White is.
yeah,
I don't know if you know like too much about bro, but like he used to just
I've seen
style.
them.
You seen him
Yeah.
and shit?
Yeah, I've seen them.
But he used to like just style with Virgil and like LV and like would just do
Yeah.
styling like for days and shit. But like just basically like that, like just having your fingers in so many different little
Yeah.
like markets and shit.
That's why Virgil's so good because he's like he touched everything. The man made a dress and then Shawnee named a song after him, and he'll come back, to London. Everyone knows him there. Then the man will end up DJing a set, and you know what I mean. He was just like,
Bro, he made LV forces. Like
yeah, he made Louis Vuitton forces. The man made like stuff. Like he made I think was it a silky for Jewels?
oh
Like
yeah.
for yeah, like just a little random stuff.
Like
Like
bro, he's the truth.
yeah, like it would just be like things he made things possible that you really didn't even think like LV would even produce. So like just him as he's a great example to like just having your hands in many, out, baskets and it working like crazy because everyone is hit by, us not having him anymore. And you could see like his impact was unmatched. Like we
Bro,
probably
how
never
was
gonna get
that when
energy
he
like that.
died in New York? And like for the city, like the day he died, like he described that shit because I was in the crib on like I think it was a Sunday or some shit, and like my little
Yeah.
brother told me I'm just fucked up in the crib by myself. Like, God
Now, at
damn.
first, I did not like. It's cliche, but I really did not believe it was real. Like, I was like, "Not Verge." Like, what? Because he was like, I remember it because it was like,
Where were you at?
dude, I was in my crib. Like, I was really like on P5, like just on some chill. You know what I mean? It was early too.
Right, it was early.
So, I mean, like I think 2 days prior to that, him and Tremaine put out a pair of tears. Like it was his version of the Denim Tears, and I'm like I just recall like that span of time. Like it's just like what? Like it was a weird feeling because like that's not one that we should lose. Like he should still be here today.
Fact.
Like he should still be, you know. I mean, he's forever gonna be with us, but
But not him, like really,
yeah.
bro. He was putting people just in so many positions. Like,
Yeah, he's putting so many people in great positions, especially like we don't have I mean, you see it transitioning now, but black models weren't as like he really put black models on a different like level in my opinion. Like he like elevated um like the black model in particular, like because he utilizes so much like
he took niggas from the hood to Shanghai. Like,
yeah, yeah. I
that's
mean,
it.
Bloody
Like,
O has a statue. That's a Harlem like hood nigga. Like
that's
he's
true.
a full statue. You go look at him. Like he's like doing stuff like that, helping out the community. You know, like we don't. It's not a lot of designers that's has that mindset. Like he
Really trying
jumped
to
into
help.
this, yeah, like I want to help people out. Like like some people do it because it's like a trend or you notice it from somebody else, so it's like, all right, let me try that. Like he just came in like, nah, I want to like give back to the niggas that don't get that opportunity. So yeah, it's tons of stuff that he did for just overall life. I wouldn't say just fashion that it's gonna have an impact forever.
How was like did the city feel a little different like
It
that day?
felt weird. Nah, it felt
You
like
pull up to Soho and shit, or
yeah, I
damn.
was at the Off-White store for sure.
Oh, okay. People were
Yeah, I was at
crying and
the
shit
Off-White
outside.
store. Nah, it was more like an admiration, like you're admiring because it's like the RIPV. I remember it was on the wall spray painted on the floor. It was like I forgot what it said, but it was just basically commending it's flowers. It was like I don't know. It was more like like it was a sad, sad, sad situation, but it was more like commending and like
Right.
looking back at like damn, this was a legendary dude. Like
Just really realizing like
yeah,
what he done. Like, because
hundred
we were just
percent.
so used to just I don't know, we are living life with him. Basically, we was in the same
Yeah,
fit. So it's like once to see now, then we had to step back. Like, damn, like that felt like it was part of us, especially being like a young nigga and shit. It was just like, damn, like that's me kind of
like yeah,
gone.
V had like yeah. I mean, I could talk about this guy like all like
Yeah, same.
for a long period of time because like he just like
Have you ever
he
got a
was
chance to
growing
meet him?
up. Nah, I'm not even gonna sit here and like front like I did, but I was in a
That would be
party.
crazy if a nigga fronted on
Yeah,
them. This ain't even
I
met him
mean,
until you
you
caught.
really a lot of people be on that, bro.
Yeah,
V was my best friend, and
that was
we
bro.
yeah, and end up never knowing him. So, but nah, I was in a party that he did,
Tough.
that he DJ. He honestly he put me on a Baby Keem.
Mm.
Like he played what's that? Find me a bitch that
Oh,
knows.
orange soda.
Yeah, nah, not Orange Soda.
No,
That's like, of course I knew Orange Soda, but it was just it was a song that he played. I'm like, this shit hard, like, and like one was playing like how you go to Google, look up the lyrics, added it to my playlist. But yeah, he put me on for real. So
tough.
yeah, I was at a party that he did, and that's the only time I ever like saw him, which sad, but
What'd you think about the new LV show? Like, and they're still putting out Virgil products. We had like Kendrick
um.
performing. I
I
thought it was
mean,
fire.
that shit is hard. They're literally just rolling out all his last ideas. I was at the pop up the other day, and what's remaining now in the store is like his last like real like collection like that he had hands on. So like I guess they just pushed out everything, that he had, left, which I love that. Like all his work should be out. If there's any more, put it out. Like
Right.
like put all his shit out. Like his shit needs to like be showcased to the world. Like he had crazy ideas, bro. Like crazy
I think it's
ideas,
gonna
bro.
be a forever thing, just kind of like how like Basquiat, like you'll see like some Basquiat chucks or some
Yeah,
shit. Like
right.
the Virgil stuff's just gonna be forever.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a I mean, of course archive piece, but it's gonna be like a I
Grill.
don't know, more than an archive, but more than a grill piece. It's like I don't know, like a Virgil piece 10 years from now, bro, it's gonna be looked at like some of it is gonna be looked at as like art. Like you could literally put it up like
In a display
yeah,
case, don't
display
touch
case, like
pin bands, Paris at the
yeah,
Louvre.
like easily. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's more than just like it's like a piece or it's part of history.
I feel it. Um, so I kind of wanted to get into styling because we were both like talking about the different styling that we do.
Right.
Um, how do you how do you go when you approach and you're styling like a female? Like, do you try like is that easier for you? Or is that harder for you?
You're
Like
saying like
sometimes,
you said styling the female?
yeah. Have you styled a
Oh,
female yet?
I've styled two or three females at this point, but they all wanted to dress like me, so it was like
Oh,
it's
it was
very
easy.
easy. Yeah, like cause like um there was like yeah we just want you but on us basically.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different than
Yeah,
like
but like if I was a style of girl, bro, I think that's something I really want to do. Cause like it's I won't say it's easy because there's complications in styling all the time. Like what you think is cool, someone else might hate. So you gotta adjust and go by what they would want to look like, not how you would want them to look like. But with a girl, it's like everything is new. Like everything
the
is
silhouette's different, the canvas
yeah,
is
it's like the
different.
brands, the the proportions, the sizing, like you gotta learn, like it's really like another thing of learning because like of course we know like size 32 large 44 shoes and like on a girl it's completely different. Like you gotta really know how to
Dress sizes, all
yeah, like
types of
yeah,
shit.
like that's one thing I'm really want to get into because like it's a challenge and that's it's not everyone can do it. So
Facts. That's something like I
um
haven't done that I've always just been curious. Like I
yeah,
see a
that's
lot of the
hard,
homies
bro.
do it, and I'll be like, damn, like that's fire. Like they really went and collabed on something,
Right.
and I found that like very difficult. Um, like with this whole like modeling and styling, how we're saying like there's not really a rule book to this shit. Like, does part of you kind of feel like almost I just feel like it's just like how cool you are. Like, is
Hmm.
that kind of like weird to say? Like, it's almost just like you're like building like a certain like for sure it's you, but you're really just like because a model is just like it could be anybody. There's no face, there's not
Right.
no like certain like even poses. Like it's almost just about like you and who you are like as a person.
Yeah.
And like, do you find that difficult to approach it like that, or is that something you ever think about?
Nah,
Like,
cause I mean, me personally, I'm very humble, like very humble. But like I know what I'm capable of. You have to know what you're capable of. You gotta have like self love and like self awareness and like
be honest
self
with yourself.
confidence before you enter modeling and like probably anything period, but really modeling. Like you gotta like know that you're him, cause it's like hundreds of other people that want that same spot that you're chasing. So like you kind of have to carry yourself with that confidence, or you're gonna get like you're gonna fall under pressure. You're gonna see all the other competition and be like, damn, maybe I'm not, you know, cool enough, or maybe I'm not.
Start comparing too
Yeah,
much.
like you start. It's a really mental mind game that happens. So you gotta be very confident in self before you even enter in this, lane. Like it's really definitely not for everyone because I don't know. It's like because I mean everyone's human,
Right.
so you can't really be mad at someone for doing some of these things like comparing themselves or thinking less of themselves because of maybe they don't got this or that, but I don't know. That's why I think it separates. Like some people do very well, some people sadly don't. So you got to know that you're him, basically. You know,
I feel you.
um, or you're not gonna go far.
Just kind of approaching it with confidence and just knowing yourself, like knowing self-worth and like
Yeah,
what you are, and
yeah,
yeah, basically just moving organically is going to
yeah,
get you to
yes,
your own path, because that's all you're
yeah,
building is your own path at the end
yeah,
of the day.
100%. Yeah.
Um, so do you tap into other like creative stuff too? Like sometimes, like for example, like I might book a studio session with the homies just to go get like some bars off, just to be like
Yeah.
creative for the night instead of going to the club. Like we might just blow it down in the stew and like post up and shit. Like, do you ever do anything different, like make videos or other creative
Um,
shit?
so recently, I would say yeah, fairly recently, my man's I had a good friend, Shimzy, he's a producer, and he got me into the booth for my first time, like
Oh,
ever.
bye.
Yeah, and like I just like
You
to
punch
me, I'm
in?
a big music head. Yeah, that's where I made my first song. I have a verse. It's two of the other homies on the track. It's fun because I had 4 bars, bro. It took me an hour to do 4 bars, 4 lines. Like he's like, nah, say it different. It's like, nah, you gotta this line gotta match this line. Like you know how it be. Like
Yeah,
you gotta like really perfect in there. Like that shit is not easy. Niggas think being a rapper is easy. That shit is not easy. You gotta have it in you. Like you gotta have something like bring something new to the game, or you gotta like be good. Like there's if you're just trying to be like everyone else, it's probably not gonna work. Like
right.
or like if you go in there like everyone can do this shit, I can do it too. It's not gonna work. Like you have to be somewhat talented to make music. After like really seeing how that shit goes, that shit's not easy, bro.
Did you grow up like freestyling and shit though? Like maybe with like the cousins and shit?
Nah, man, I was the one that remember because I'm a shy dude, bro. Well, I'm not as shy as I used to be, but shy dude. So I wasn't rapping. I was quiet in the corner somewhere, not talking to nobody.
Just letting
I
people
was
do their
that type of
shit.
dude. Yeah, like watching it, laughing at it.
Right.
Like I wasn't like I'm not about to sit here in front. Like I was not. Yeah, I was not rapping, bro.
I feel
I
you.
probably would just just look at the homies do it or like probably beat it on the table, but I wasn't rapping. 100% wasn't.
Cause I see the musical like inspirations just through your fits. Like
Yeah,
you can like scroll down, you'll see like I feel like Sosa, and then like I feel like Thug
right.
2016. Like you kind of got to really know what the
Nah, I'm
fuck going
very,
on
very
just to
influenced by like that's what we came up off, bro. Like
fact.
Chief was Chief and Rocky got me into fashion. Chief just cause of like how like I just thought the nigga was cool as fuck. Like I'm in ninth grade, trying to be Sosa, like
Bro, it was wild. Like he had niggas wanting to kill some shit, and I didn't even have no problems. Like
right. That
I
was
was
Sosa,
just like
100%.
love the music so much.
Yeah, yeah, he had me wearing Chewy. I didn't even know what it was. I'm like, nah, this shit. I want some True Religion just off of Sosa having it. So, um, yeah, like music has a very big impact on me. That's what I'm doing majority of the time is listen to music like by myself. Um, like if I'm by myself, excuse me, but I'm just listening to music. Like you said, like the Thug era, like when like halftime came out, check, like with
Gang
that,
Thug,
like the best friend Thug, like that part had a huge impact on me because he was a skinny dude that was like um putting that shit on like Thug, like and like that was me like then still am skinny, but
yeah.
it was just a good example on silhouettes that look good like
No, that was the first time we were really seeing like a hood nigga. Like he threw the
yeah,
dress on and shit. Everybody was like, "What the
yeah,
fuck is
wearing
going
tight
on?"
ass shirts, tight pants, like big ass boots, like yeah, he like still talking about, doing shit though, but he was, so I don't know, he just came different for me. Like all that shit impacted me because I'm like, damn, you could, you know, be comfortable with yourself and, make it look cool. Like so, those people definitely had big inspiration and impact on,
That's fire.
who I am today.
Have you got a
So
chance to meet Rocky?
sadly, no, I've been around the guy like mad
Probably
times.
mad times, right? I know you just be pulling up on the block and just like posting
Yeah,
up and
no,
shit.
I was literally like close to him like this. Like he had a I forgot he had like I think it was like a pop-up ad damn, what is the store called that he kind of runs now? Um, damn,
It's like
damn,
a
damn.
retail spot.
Yeah, no one was jacking it at one point, and then like he
Word.
hopped on it, and like everyone started, not everyone, but a lot of people, gain a little more respect for it. Damn, I forgot what it was called, but he had a pop up there, and he had like a little concert there, and I literally was right by the dude. It's kind of surreal because like he like basically I'm gonna say birthed me, but kind of did.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Rocky birthed me, bro. I remember watching. That's the first time I got high. I found Rocky on YouTube. It was over
He
with. I
definitely
found
birthed
Purple
me.
Swag.
Yeah.
I was high for the first time. Nigga,
Yeah,
what?
the brand new guy, Peso, Purple Swag.
But that's like a guy who
Uh,
definitely like. I'm sure he has a Finsta and he knows like who the fuck you are.
yeah, nah. One time he wow, I was just about to remember the name of the place, but I
Fucked
completely
it up.
forgot. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to really think.
That's kind of
Um,
crazy because I don't know what place you're talking about. So
bro,
I
you
am kind of like
bad no. Like
curious.
when I say, like when I remember it, it's probably gonna be off camera or some
It's
shit.
gonna blow you. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
but yeah, he posted like they did a video while they were like I guess they did a video of like a recap, and like he posted a video, and like I was on the video, so like I screenshotted it. I'm hyped. I'm on Rocky's story. Like,
What's up?
but yeah, that's like little things like that, because the nigga really like inspired the fuck out of me. Like, Babe, like Hood by Air shit, like Sir, like that type of Rocky. Like
Mm,
that's what I was on. Like when you had the fuck swag shirt, I wanted that. Like um
very
the
early
black
Rocky.
scale rings and
What the hats, the
the
everything.
Jeremy Scotts, the funeral hat, or like like I remember all that shit like yesterday, because
When was
that's
the
what I
first time you
studied
found out about Rocky?
when he dropped when he dropped.
Purple
I
Swag?
no no I actually found out about him from an interview, and then I started listening to him. He did an interview with Danny Brown, I believe.
Oh, the back
Super.
and forth shit. That shit
Yeah.
was so funny. And it was like,
Yeah,
that's when
yeah.
Danny Brown was like just tweaked out and shit off the
Bro,
Molly.
Danny was super tweaked, but he was like you could tell, like I don't know, I liked Rocky before I like liked his music. Like like he's some cool like city nigga. Like he just a city nigga that, was himself and made it. Like that shit cool as fuck to me. That's why like inspired me, because it's like he showed that like you could literally be from that and end off as a millionaire. Like,
That's a fact.
with a billion,
Niggas putting
billionaire
Rocky
as
up
a
with that.
wife.
Yeah, with the B.
Yeah, so fucking yeah, like Danny Myers Rocky interview is like 4 parts. Like it's like mad parts.
I've
I
watched that
watched
so
all
many
that shit.
times. You
That
probably
shit,
watched it mad
shit
times
funny
too,
as
right?
hell, yeah.
You seen the Schoolboy Q one?
Yeah,
That shit
like
is mad
that's
funny.
how I started off, bro.
The
Like
noisy interviews.
yeah, like the noisy interviews, like how you just get to weird places on YouTube, like, or like you just randomly stumble upon shit. Like I randomly just stumbled upon that, and from that on, it was just like I was very interested in the dude. Like
Like,
who
this
is
nigga's
this nigga?
fly. I'm about to tap in.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it. Like
No, that's fire.
but yeah, from then till now, like
But that's what I really honestly, to keep it a band, like that's what I see for like dudes like you who are, you guys are just out here like doing your own thing and just basically like you guys are doing so much creative direction
right,
that like I could see y'all getting a job at like OG or like creative directing for like Opium or something like that. Like
right.
still behind the scenes, you don't even know bro work for bro, but like you're really the one putting the sauce
That's really
together.
the aim. Like I
That's
mean,
it,
not the
right?
aim. Like
But that's one of the
anyone
jobs.
that yeah, like anyone that want to tap in with me, like I would be grateful for it. But working behind the scenes and stuff, like being a creative director, and like you know um having my hands on like the behind the scenes stuff. I think that stuff is cool. That's why I think producers, like being a producer, is one of the coolest jobs ever, because majority of them niggas be making the song, and like everyone acknowledges the artist, but the producer, without the producer, the song probably wouldn't have been nearly as hard. A lot of the niggas is
That's a
like
fact.
in the background doing the hardest shit, but your favorite artist or your favorite influencer is displaying it, so it just looks like it's their ideas. Meantime, it's some other nigga that's giving him everything to do. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit is cool to me, because that's what I want to do. Like be able to do that type of stuff and be in front of the camera. Like I think being versatile like that, and like opens you up to mad opportunities. So
I feel like it's a crazy reference, but it's almost like it's like basically like a DJ Khaled. Like that would be taking it to the extreme. Like that
it's
nigga
like
drops
Khaled.
nothing but hits.
Yeah.
Everything on his catalog is a fucking hit, but he's in the background of all of it. But he actually still puts his like face in
Yeah.
front of the camera, like
I would say, yeah, like Pierre's another one.
Pierre.
And the ultimate
He's different too
Kanye.
though because he does like actual like he'll rap too.
Oh, so you're
But
saying like,
like nigga who don't that nigga don't even hop on the track.
oh yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
he just so
But
soft
Khaled,
and
he has
humble.
like this fucking personality.
His personality is just wild.
Nigga, yeah, he went fully viral at 1 year. What year was it? What was he saying? Like another one, and
Oh yeah,
he
and
made
the
like,
Snapchat wave.
yeah, Snapchat wait, that's what it was. Yeah,
And he was like another
yeah,
that's when it's like
like
really, really kind of
yeah. So, but I mean, yeah, it's like I think like being versatile is the best thing. Like, because there's not a lot of people that are versatile. So once you're that, like it separates you from a lot of people.
No, I did wanted to get into like some like new stuff that you're doing soon. Like, do you have any new products or like anything that like people should be looking out for that like is different than the typical content that you've been giving out?
New stuff for me, man. I'm trying to. All right, so I'm approaching. Today is. Damn. Yeah, that's bad, right? Today is the
20th.
20th on the dot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna see a whole new person probably in about a month from now from me. Like overall, like just evolving and changing, myself in a better way. Like
We're
just
talking about in the car a little bit, just kind of like a
yeah,
new
yeah,
swag a
like
little bit.
yeah, like fully just introducing a new, not a new person, but a more elevated person. I feel like I did very well, the last year. Um, but like this year I want it to be completely different. Like I want to do stuff that I never did. Like you can expect me, seeing my name in places where you wouldn't expect them to be. You can see me um not in because I'm always in New York, I feel like. I think that's a great thing, but
You're just trying to step out and be
yeah,
more global a little bit.
I gotta be global, bro. You're gonna see me just overall just elevate, bro. Like there's so much stuff that um I'm working on and like that's in the works. In terms of like agencies, like I'm been doing all this shit with no agency.
That's
Like
so fire though.
yeah, like all this is just me waking up and being determined because like again going back to it, you gotta know what you're capable of. Like I know it's gonna all fall into place like at the right time. Like I'm a firm believer of stuff just happening at the right time. So um yeah, I don't know, you're just gonna see a new Malachi. Like it's time to change. That's why I'm like I did well, the last year, I did the fit pick stuff will never probably stop because that's just me displaying myself to the world. But
Yeah, niggas have been doing that forever.
I
That's
have
always a
other
good thing.
focuses though. Like I just don't want to look cool on Instagram. Like I want to take this and make it a career. Um and just open myself to just like I said, enjoying every day of the week, enjoying what I do when I wake up, you know, so yeah, you can just expect a whole new image.
New swag, new
New,
sauce,
yeah, it's just
something different
uh
coming, elevated.
yeah, I mean to be really specific, like uh hair color. That's one thing we touched on. Um Not gonna have the same hair color in a little bit.
Now we're talking
No
about
more
it's kind of
black.
like dropping like an album, like you finna just redo your hair all like a certain color and
Dropping
it
the
just
album is funny as hell.
that's
But
like
yeah,
I
like
have so many like musical comparisons. I feel like
yeah, nah, 100. It correlates a lot. Fashion and music correlate so much. It's crazy. But um, yeah, it's like I just want to redo myself again. Like I go through phases, like crazy phases. I'm like very consistent with that. but like I get bored and like I want to try something else. Like, I get bored, I want to try something else. Like,
Just can capture this new phase.
yeah, like, and I mean, it's happening at a crazy time. Next month's my birthday. You know, I'm supposed to get super serious around that time because in September is New York Fashion Week. You know, also September is I think it's Women's Fashion Week in London if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to make that, you know, it's just I'm trying to just have my hands in
You'll be in Paris by
both.
January, my boy.
Yeah, nah,
No
respect.
kizzy.
Nah,
Autumn, winter?
respect.
No, you'll
Yeah,
be out
that
there.
would be that's a dream. That's what we were talking about. That's why you're going places. I would say it's like when you are out the country and being productive. Like,
Facts.
that's a different approach. So, yeah, you can just see. I rather, you see Raf. Whoa,
Yeah.
not me.
Too many pockets in the blinchies. You straight. Honestly, bro, I was just so happy to capture it because we all know, bro. We all see it. We know big things are coming for you.
Thank you.
Like we know you just finna drop some new shit and just keep kind of feeding the streets. And I think it's fire that you're putting out like this type of content and you're down to link up and kind of just
Yep.
put words on the track because people just want to add it all up and you're gonna help the next person. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
That's exactly what shit Virgil would do. He laid it
Yeah.
all out on the track for us before he left.
Nah, yeah, 100%. That's like one of the aims, bro. It's like there's gonna be like someone who wants this position, and I have no problem with telling people how to get here or recommending stuff. Because I mean, I was in that same position. Like, we all come from something, bro. Like, you can't forget that either. Once you forget that, you kind of lose
You
it.
lost. Yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't forget where I came. I come from very humble upbringings, to say the least. So like, I'ma always try to help somebody because that's what I would want someone to do for me, So
That's fine.
yeah, that's me, 100%. Like, um, even like because I'm gonna be much bigger, eventually. I'm still gonna think the same exact way. Um, yeah, I always try to help people. Like, that shit is essential.
No, that's love, bro. I appreciate you. Honestly, bro, thank you for locking in with me today.
Yeah, anytime, bro.
My boy Cozy
Thank you.
did our thing.
God bless.
Everybody out.
Peace.
Gang.
Bless.